Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are continuing with the Leetcode 75 study plan, and we will be solving the fourth problem of this list, which is can place flowers. So this problem states that we are given a flower bed which is represented by a binary array, right? So where 1 means a flower is already planted and 0 means an empty plot. So we are also given an integer n which represents the number of flowers we need to plant. So there's this rule that we cannot plant a flower in an adjacent occupied plot. That is, no two flowers can be next to each other. So our goal is to determine if it is possible to plant n flowers while following this rule. So let's look into the example. So in the first example, we are given a flower bed as 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and we are given n equals to 1. The output is given as true. Why? Because we can plant one flower at index 2 over here. So if we put one flower over here, that gives us 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So the no adjacent flowers rule is not violated. But in case of this one, if we have to plant two flowers, that is not possible in this case, because if we have to put another flower in, then the no adjacent flowers rule would be violated. So that's the problem. So I will be solving this problem using a greedy approach. So we will be scanning the flower bed from left to right, and for each empty plot we will check if the left and right neighbors are also 0 or out of bounds. So if a position is valid, then we will plant a flower over there. That means we will set that integer to 1, and we will reduce n by 1, and we will skip the next index since adjacent planting is not allowed. If we can plant all n flowers, we will return true, otherwise return false, right? So let's implement our solution, and let me explain you while coding. So for example, let's say we are determining the size. Quickly check the size of the flower bed. All right, so we have our size. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to iterate through the entire list, range of size. So now we will be checking if we can plant at index I, right? How do we check that? So if flower bed of I equals to 0, right? Then what we do, we will check if the left side of that index is 0 or out of bounds. How do we check it? I equals to 0, or flower bed of I minus 1 equals to 0. So this is checking if the left side is empty. Now we will check if the right side is empty or not with similar logic. So here, if I equals to size minus 1, sorry, I equals to size minus 1, or flower bed I plus 1 is equals to 0. If so, if these two are true, if left empty and right empty, then flower bed of I is 1. So we are planting one flower if the left hand side and right hand side are empty or out of bound. So yeah, and we will be reducing n by 1. Now if n equals to 0, then we return true. So that means there are no more flowers left to be planted, and everything is following that no adjacent flowers rule, so we are returning true. Now at the end, finally, if n is still greater than 0, If n is still greater than 0, we will return false. So we need to check, we need to make sure that n is I mean all the flowers have been planted. If there are leftover flowers after all the iteration, then it should be false. So I think that's the solution. Let's run to check. Yeah, the two test cases have passed. Let me submit and check whether it passes all the test cases. Yeah, it has passed all the test cases. So we iterate through the array once. So it should be big O of n as per time complexity is concerned. Now what we are doing is that we are modifying the array in place. So there's no extra space taken. So it's a big O of one space complexity. So this approach is optimal. So if you enjoyed this explanation, do consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. We will be continuing with the Leetcode 75 problem in the subsequent days. And also, please let us know in the comment section what your approach would be. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.